Hey guys, this is Josej here with a little day about World of Warcraft. The War Within, I have been playing the game so far for around 2 weeks from now. Definitely enjoying the early access and now the release access. Um, Most likely one of the main things I have enjoyed so far has been the new songs like the Idle Dorm. Also, the Dells concept we got with this expansion, I think is quite amazing. For me, honestly, it feels like I will pull this example. I feel like something like World of Warcraft meets a little Diablo. When each time I do a delve, it reminds me a lot to what you do in Diablo games, where you're supposed to go a dungeon by yourself. You can do it alone. Basically defeat the last boss in the dungeon. That's something that probably they are trying to do in this expansion, which, in my opinion, I think is quite amazing. Really enjoy it so far. The only thing that I cannot lie don't enjoy is that we have to wait until season 1 to be able to continue exploring the tier difficulties on the delts. As you probably know, each del have difficulties from tier 1 to tier 11. However, right now we only can do until tier 3, which is something that was a bummer for me because I'm having a lot of fun playing these delts and exploring them. So far I finished well then on the Isles of Thorn, still the ones on the Regan Deeps, the Hallowfall, and the Eruvian territory. So there is a lot of stuff to do. Right now, I'm playing the game with my Dead Knight. This is my Dead Knight here, Imanir. I decided to go with this as my main since I did a little pool where people prefer to go. I was choosing between Demon Hunter or Dead Knight, so I decided to go with my Dead Knight. In this case, he was the winner of the pool, so I decided to go to put this as my main character, mainly because as a Dead Knight you can go as DPS and you can do as a tank, which tanking is one of my specs that I enjoy a lot. I Speaking about what you get with Dead Knight with in this expansion, right now here we got the hero talents. I honestly think that in terms of DPS, I prefer to go with Riders to the Apocalypse. Um, Mainly because I'm feeling the talents that you can get here can help you a lot to boost your damage. We, in terms of tanking, I think Chandelier, this one, I will prefer to use it when I'm tanking because it offers a great amount of talents that I can be used to increase your leech, increase your heal, increase the amount of healing that you get, and for your whole group. So it's quite interesting. I mean, definitely, I prefer to go with Raider Apocalypse in terms of go Frost or Unholy in DPS, and go Chandelier, I don't know how you pronounce that, in terms of going as a tank. As far as my experience with the Dead Knight tank, this is the only class so far that I have been playing with this expansion. Still a lot more classes to play. In the future, probably I'm gonna go the Demon Hunter, uh, Warrior, Evoker, Paladin. Got a lot of classes still to explore. Is Obviously is the expansion is just beginning, but has been my progression so far with this expansion. Right now, I finished it to explore the Isles of Dorn. Really beautiful territory to explore. It reminds me a lot to Stormstone Valley in Battle for Azeroth. Right now I'm with the Ringen Deeps. There's still a lot to explore. I mostly know that Hallowfall is the most beautiful place. Have been seeing some of the pictures from this place, and it's quite beautiful in my opinion. I have not yet seen anything about Akahek, but still looking forward to explore it. I'm just beginning with the Ring of Deeds. So far with this tune, I only level 76. It's quite interesting because I have been only questing Lion of Dorn. Something that I have noticed with this expansion is that you basically get a lot of experience doing quests here and also completing delts. It's just like you can end up with level 76 when you do on the quest on Ice on Dawn. And probably at this pace I'm gonna hit level 80 only in the ringing dips. Maybe when I get reach Hollow Fall and Axe Kid, I'm gonna be already level 80. So the leveling curve is, I will say, you get a ton of experience. So it's not like something that grinding for experience is a problem with this expansion. Actually, I think the opposite. You get a ton of experience for doing quests or completing things on this expansion compared with the other expansion, which I would say I like it in my opinion. I think the is like you don't get like you don't feel the grinding and you are just want to look forward to explore and see what you get from the expansion. Some of the dungeons I got be so far be able to play. We got it right here. I got be the rockery and the stone ball. I like it. Um, but the main thing is that in observing is that dungeons are quite super easy in this when doing normal difficulty. Mainly when you are going like level no level 80, like level 79, 70 and 75. You get a lot of, I mean, you see that it's super easy even for tanks. I have been tanking these dungeons and I rarely get hit or take too much damage. I have been even pulling the whole rooms with like a 74, 73 tank and I still not get any damage at all. It's quite amazing and probably this kind of since it's normal difficulty they are trying to like take it easy. Probably on heroics on mid is gonna be more challenging, which I'm looking forward to do as a DPS as a tank. I still cannot go to the priority of the Sacred Flame, but there is a lot of stuff to do here. I'm gonna be still even focusing on professions, just most likely discovering what get in this expansion. As I said before, you got I'm going in DPS Raider Apocalypse. So one of the main talents that I have been interested in is this one. It's called Una Paler Horse, which allow you to mount your death charge mount and be able to perform abilities while you are mounted. This is really good when you are especially doing quests where you are all the time taking mounts and going to certain close zones, no long distance areas, and you can just use your mount and keep killing mods while you're mounted, which is really beneficial. It's available for Raiders of the Apocalypse. One of the main talents that I had seen that is really quite good. Speaking about Raiders of the Apocalypse, like this talent tree allow you to like all the 4 horsemen to fight with you in certain times. As what I had seen is that as more longer the combat, the horsemen begin to appear more often. Like you can end up like having the 4 horsemen killing one single or attacking one single mob. I had so far not seen this because most of the time I'm killing mods or low level mobs, so they die pretty easy. But needless to say, having a plus here, another thing that really liking is going to Unholy compared with Frost. I feel Unholy give you more control with your kind of disease or things that you can put on enemies, and also it makes a huge focus on your minions. Like you can basically what I notice is that when you are like raised dead, you add you little minion here, zombie or cool. And going with Dark Transformation, it gives you a ton of boost on the DPS, something that I have seen with Unholy. I have still not played Frost in this expansion, but probably I'm gonna do it later. But needless to say, guys, has been my progression so far in the War Within. Having a blast. In case that you got any questions, remember that you are always welcome to ask me. So far, just 4 more levels to level 80. I'm gonna try to be posting more videos about the War Within, including the cinematics that you get while you're questing. So stay tuned for more, guys. In case that, as you said before, you got more questions, you are always welcome to ask me.